Okay. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I don't know if you can hear me. If you can, please let me know. If you cannot, also let me know how the video is. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Please do let me know in the comment section. How is the video? Is it clear, or I just have to go live on? Seems the network is bad. I can't hear you. Chai, this is not going to be fun. No, this is not working. This is not working well at all. The network is really bad. Okay, I guess I have to come back live on the main stream. I think I can hear you now. It's breaking. Mm, I can hear you. I can hear your voice, but your face is shaking everywhere. Okay, it's clear, ma. Go ahead. All right. The network is very poor on my end. Hmm. I'm seeing and hearing you clearly. All right, this is good. Some people are seeing and hearing me clearly. I can't think saying on my phone before. All right, it seems some people can hear me clearly and some people cannot. Um, Please do go ahead and comment. I can see your comments. Go ahead and comment. If provided your voice is cool, we can hear you. Go ahead, though. Aha, the video isn't steady. Okay, guys, now the most important part of it is my voice, all right? The video might not be steady, but don't worry. The main thing, the main reason why I came live today is because of the voice. Now, I did say we're going to do something fun today. We said we'll do something fun, all right? Of which I'm going to do that. But before I do, guys, I want to um explain something. Now, few minutes ago before I came live, I saw under the comment section of one of the posts we made about what topic do you want us to teach. To tell you the truth, what I'm about to talk about today is not exactly what I came here to talk about before. I wasn't ready or planned for this. But when this lady mentioned this on the comments, there were other women who were also saying they had the same problem. It's showing in their scan. So as Sister Joy talk about it. I have made video about this topic before, but I'm just going to do a quick reference right now. Now, the thing they were asking about is endometrial hyperplasia. It's kind of funny, that word. I don't know where that would come from. But if you sit down and reason it and think about it, my sisters, the word, if you break it down, with what I'm about to say now, you would understand. Now, some of you might actually find this in your scan result. If you have never heard of it, please check your scan to make sure it's not there. Endometrial hyperplasia. The thing said go make me want cut my tongue. But anyway, what causes now it's happened when your endometrium lining is too thick. Now, when most of you go for scan, pelvic scan or abdominal scan, there is a part where they do write the endometrium. Your endometrium measures so depend on when you go for the test. Now, one thing about endometrium is this: the lining, when it's measured, when your endometrium measure, it's supposed to measure around that 4 mm if you are not pregnant and you are not in your period. When you are after your period, when after you've done your period, during the time when you're about to ovulate, it would now increase. We're talking about 10 mm going to 16 mm. Why? Because your body is preparing for implantation. Now, when this lining refuse to shed, that lining that you've built before, if it refused to shed after 1 month, there it becomes thick. It could come stick to the wall of the endometrium. Now, when they stick, it's called endometrial hyperplasia. What causes this to stick? Your estradiol. You see, one thing about that outing, I always tell you ladies to go for hormone profile test. Go for hormone profile. See, let me tell you, it saves you from a lot of trouble. Because when your hormones are imbalanced, a lot of things will happen in your system that the names that will call for you, you go bless me, you run. This thing is caused by an estrogen level. When your estradiol has problem, when it's low, it's not enough to boost your endometrium to even ovulate self. What could say you want ovulate? To ovulate self, you no go fit ovulate. That is how this thing gets worse. If your endometrium is too thick, you will never ovulate. Now, until you don't fix it by going for hormone profile test, especially that's your estradiol. As you check your estradiol, make sure you check your progesterone, because note this, that after you might have ovulated, you need your progesterone level, your progesterone hormone, to help you with implantation. So some of you that go for a test and then the next thing they give you is contraceptive, progesterone injection, progesterone medication. These things will not sort it out. They are just hormone replacements. But note this, that hormone replacements, they wax for body. They expire. Now they make many of when I don't take things like progesterone finish. If I get belle, they will tell you come and take more again. Your body would need more and more and more. Because technically, without you balancing it naturally, you got to give them what you want every time. So my sister will get that result. When sure say you get endometrial hyperplasia, please go for hormone profile test. You're getting me? Go for hormone profile test. The name might be big, but I'm telling you, for every solution, without you fixing your hormone, is just wasting of money. I continue to say that. I always say that for a reason. That as a woman, if you don't fix your hormone, even if you're trying to get pregnant, it might become difficult. Most of you would have a scan result and you don't want to go for hormone profile test. Many of you will go ahead and buy positive mood. And you say, Sister Joy said balance hormone. Let me buy positive mood to fix the hormone. My sister, you cannot do it like that. You know why? Because your positive mood does not fix all your hormones. And probably what might be wrong with you is your FSH and your LH, your follicle stimulating hormone and your luteinizing hormone that helps your egg production, your egg to boost, to grow ahead. That one. Maybe not that one be the problem. That is just the reason why you are not menstruating. That is just the reason why you are not ovulating. So my sisters, I'm telling you, if you haven't done that test and you're around just buying one tea, say this one will balance, you are just deceiving yourself. I'm going to be very, very real with you guys this night. You're just deceiving yourself because it doesn't work that way. You cannot use what you're supposed to use in probably balancing your thyroid to balance your FSH and your LH. The same with some people that will say, oh, Sister Joy, I want to use seedling. You don't want to go for a hormone profile test, though, but you want to use seedling. Now tell me, probably that seedling is not even the problem. Don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you that those things are not natural and you cannot use them. No, they are natural. They are natural and you can use them, but it's just using them the right way. It's just like when, as a human, maybe a man or a woman, as a human, the time you're supposed to take your carbohydrates, as we all know, as a human being, when you're supposed to take your carbohydrates and burn it out more, is in the morning, in the afternoon. Why? Because you still have time to burn them out. You're moving around, you're doing things around, you can burn them out. But if you're the type that probably take your carbohydrates in the evening, the chances of you having PCOS is high. You know that. That is why they say food timetable. When to eat some kind of food and when not to eat some kind of food. Wahala day. Someone is asking a question. Guys, I'm coming. I don't want to miss any of these questions because later I'm not going to see them. Someone said, this hormone imbalance, na wahala. My sister, you got no idea. The easiest way to fix hormone is through your kitchen. True. Your doctor might give you supplement to help you, but it's still not enough. It's not enough. It is not at all. They expect you to use your food to balance it up. If you're the type that, like I said before, you're using carbohydrates, in the night and you have things like PCOS, you can't shop rice for night. My sister, you're not ready to treat your PCOS. So I'm telling you the truth. If you are the type that have PCOS in your scan results and rice and swallow is what you eat in the night, you know, I don't know. I'm someone who, from one topic, I deep into another one. That is just me because I like to deep for you guys to understand what I mean. Now, for that lady who I will say you have PCOS, do not eat your carbohydrates in the night. Why do I say so? Your carbohydrate contains contains things like sugar. Cassava, it gets sugar inside. Now, how do you process this your sugar? For you to burn it out, for those that have insulin problem, for you to burn this out, you need to burn it through energy. Your body needs to burn it through energy, which means you doing some kind of things. If you're the type that goes to the gym, it's fine. You go to the gym, you burn it out through your exercising, you sweat and all this kind of stuff. But if you eat it in the night, that sugar you're supposed to burn during the day, you not burn it. And what does it do? It stores in your body and become fat. Now, when this thing becomes fat, many of you, that's why when you go to your doctor, they tell you you have to lose weight. In fact, the weight you've been losing, it is not losing. You've been losing the same weight for months. It's not losing. And you're asking, why is my weight not losing? This is one reason. Now, listen to me. I am not telling you to go on keto diet. Because one thing about keto diet, when you start it, is that you have to continue on it. It is not something you do in 1-2 months and you stop. It's a lifestyle. And the minute you are in, you are in. You can't come out. If you come out, the weight will come back in 10 times. Because your body is used to that amount, that particular style of eating. You can't switch it. I'm not telling you to go into that. But what I'm telling you is to know what to eat and when to eat them. It's important. It's very, very important what to eat and when to eat them. There was a day I made a post about what you should eat during your period and what you shouldn't eat during your period. In fact, I made the post grading the food based on the 4 phases of a woman. From your follicular phase, your menstrual phase, your luteal phase, and your ovulatory phase, your ovulation phase. I did make the post. The reason why I did this is to help you. I'm not telling you to base your mindset on that particular food. No. What I'm trying to say is add it, incorporate it into your diet. A little bit of it, not much, just small. We're not doing food plan. The thing they cost is not small. It's not cheap at all. In fact, you have to be very rich to follow food plan. But most of these things that I sent are like vegetable. Yeah, and there was a day I even did a video mentioning things like ugu leaf. You have to take ugu leaf. Why would you take ugu leaf? For those that have endometrial hyperplasia, some of you might be having irregular bleeding anyhow. The thing go just, your menstruation self does not come regularly on the days. It comes once or 2 times 2 times or 3 times in a month, which means you have 15-day cycle, you have 14-day cycle. Now, for those of you who have that, now listen, your ugu leaf is very good. It helps with people that have anemic, people that have low iron level. Why would I tell you to use this during that time? Because a lot of people who bleed during this time, they suffer from low iron level. If you have irregular bleeding and you're bleeding like 2-3 times in a month, my sister, you go to suffer from low iron level. That is true. This one would cause you to have dizziness and so on and so forth. I don't want to go there. But that's the truth. What you eat makes you. So you get me? For those ones that I talked about PCOS, you understand my part. For the person who talked about endometrial hyperplasia, sure you get me now. I just touched the point small. The question touched, I couldn't escape it. I know if you escape them because they were like, I think 7 ladies thing. And one said she went on Google and she couldn't understand anything that they were saying. I'm like, okay. You don't go search. You don't understand. You don't understand that. If you don't know waiting exactly they go, you don't go understand. You understand? So yeah. Guys, I have a few minutes here. Today is not actually the day for live video, but I decided to come live to keep you guys company, especially for those people who will be at home. You don't really have time to ask questions much. But a day like this is a day that you are free to ask your question. All right. So yeah. Someone said, what are the things that can be used for high prolactin? I've treated it in the hospital, but I need local herbs. What you need local herbs, you just get your parsley and sage leaf, my dear, and use your omega capsule. And also for those people who have endometrial hyperplasia, um, omega capsule is also good for you to use. Mm. Um, Let me see. I have a question. Comrade, yeah, I can hear you. What makes a lady's tummy big? And you talked about food to ladies. What is the healthy food you can recommend for lady, most especially the lady that loves sweet stuff and she just put to bed? Excuse me. Asking for my wife. Sorry, not be wives. Now you you're talking about lady with big tummy. My brother, it seems your wife just put to bed and she has a big tummy. It is a normal thing. You don't expect the baby to be out and the tummy to fall back flat. No, you don't expect that to happen. It cannot happen. She has to heal. Depends on the procedure she used and the body type. Some people takes time, takes like that 6 months to heal. 1 year depends. But whatever way or whatever time she takes in healing, it's fine. She is the person who has the decision. She has to make the decision on when she's ready to start working out her body. All right. Some people like mommy body. Some people they will like mommy body. If you are not okay with it, you sit down with your wife and you discuss, you talk about it. Because as I'm seeing this question now, bros, it be like say, you know, like that Tommy as it be. You allow her heal. And when she's ready, she will start exercising. But for now, she just put to bed. Biko, free her. Next, for the kind of food she needs to be eating. My brother, if you know what pregnancy is, you see, when a woman put to bed, she wants to eat all the world. In fact, she will eat all the things that she has not been able to eat since, even when she was nauseous and vomiting. It is not an easy process. You understand? So, right now, if she's eating all the whole world, note this that she's feeding herself and feeding a baby. Yes, maybe the things of the sugar, things like sugar drink, you can limit it and be adding water because she's feeding a baby and you don't want the baby to have things like dysentery. So, apart from that, say drinking more of water and reducing the coke and mineral and all this stuff. And reducing chocolate too, because but there's nothing wrong in eating dark chocolate. If she like dark chocolate or milkish dark chocolate, there is nothing bad in that. You can let her have it, all right? But apart from that, my brother, she just born. When a woman born, it go be like say they carry one part of your intestine come out. And then the thing go blow itself up again, allowing you to eat everything you need. So, my brother, give her space, give her time. You go see, your wife will snap back. Just give her time. Give her time. I know how it is. When she's ready, she will do it by herself. That's the truth. When she don't dey ready, now only she go carry herself say she won't snap back. When she look herself for mirror, she will say enough is enough. I'm telling you. Except for those women who just leave themselves. But for the truth, a lot of us look at ourselves in the mirror and say, this is not who I am. This is not what I want. Like me. I'm sorry, but if me I born finish, I know I like myself. That belly, it has to go down. There are people who don't like how they look in the mirror. That's just the truth. And I'm one of them. It doesn't mean that I don't like my baby. Don't get me wrong. It doesn't mean that I'm not happy with the pregnancy journey and everything. But there's a part, the emotional part of you that shows you that your body is no longer the same. You are no longer the same person, the young girl you used to be, especially if it's your first. If it's your first baby, I totally understand that feeling. That doesn't make you a judgmental mom. That doesn't make you a bad mother. That doesn't make you feel as if you don't want your baby. It's totally, totally fine to feel like that. But you also don't have to leave your body if you're feeling that way. You don't have to let yourself just be. You understand? You have to do something about it. So yeah, my brother, I don't take your question very, very long, but it's a mental something. I need you to give her time. I need you to just let her heal. All right. How will one take care of FSH 100? My sister, that's a menopausal symptoms. You have to go and use Juice Plus Omega capsule because that is very high. Is is on your YouTube channel. All right, yeah, there's my YouTube channel too. There's my YouTube channel. There's almost everything I do on Facebook on my YouTube channel. Right now, I'm trying to improve the YouTube a bit because a lot of you know me on social media, but you don't know me. I'm going to put that. Yeah. A lot of you know me that I help women conceive, but you don't know me. So I'm trying to build that YouTube channel so you guys know a little part of me, of who I am, not just by teaching of fertility. You're going to, I'm trying to do something like a family so you guys know a little bit of me because if most of you that are shouting you are my fans, you are my fans, you don't know a little biography about me, not even one single thing. You know me as Moretti Joy probably, and nothing more. And probably you know me as okay, I'm Imbo. I'm Imbo. I have children, Imbo children, finish. That's all. Some of you don't even know that. So I'm trying to do something this year. God help me to complete it before the year runs out. And then you guys will be able to know me. Now go see how this tea thing they start, where they come from, production, everything. Like, you know me. So yeah. How much for the big kit for 40s? My sister, that kit is on pom. I don't sell one, remain one. Yeah, I have only one of that kit left. And I did something on that kit today. Maybe you did not see it before. I guess she's watching me from YouTube. Right. I said if you dey vote for Peter Obi, I go give you the kit for 60K. That is if you vote for Peter Obi. If you are in Nigeria, my sister, if you are in Nigeria, if you're not in Nigeria, and also you no go vote, so you go pay the 80K. I'm talking about people in Nigeria. If you are in Nigeria, then it's fine. You vote for Peter Obi, I'll give you for 60,000. You save 20,000 there. Why not? Yeah. Just pay me money for the product and even shipping, free everything. Free everything. Understand? So yeah. But some people see their period twice a month. Is she normal? Your twice a month you're talking about is 28 days cycle. But your 28 days cycle, no, 28 days cycle, that is if the period starts maybe February 1st and it starts February 29, we say, okay, fine, 28 days like this. If not like that, that one is totally fine. If it starts 21 days cycle, like it starts first and then 21 and then few days before the next month another one start, you're totally fine. We're talking about the day cycle. Know this. Let me give you guys a little bit example about this day cycle and menstrual thing. I think for those people on my WhatsApp group, I taught you guys how to teach how to calculate this, and none of you would tell me, sister, I know Sam again because that day I want like school for you now. I called everyone one, telling asking them question like a professor. So you guys know how to. But I'm going to give you a little style of what I taught them on the WhatsApp group. Now, if you want to know if your period is regular, count your day cycle. Your day cycle starts from the first day of your last period to the first day of the recent one. So today's date is, what's today's date? Today's date is 20 what? 23rd. All right, let's say your period starts on the 30th of January and it now starts again on the 23rd of February. What we call day cycle or cycle length is from the first day, which is January 30, to today, which is February 23. How many days is it? Now, I always tell people this scope. For you to know how to calculate your day cycle, you must have a calendar in your house. We call it like the old style, the old traditional way. Some of you are using apps, but you don't know your day cycle. You go in and you click the average normal cycle of every woman, which is 28 days, but technically it's not. This is where you get your wrong ovulation days when you test. Because if your day cycle is not correct, your ovulation cannot be correct. put that down. That if your day cycle is not correct, your ovulation days can never come correct. If you're the type that you don't calculate your day cycle, especially the type that has irregular menstruation, your period is not coming regularly, it's just coming anyhow. In fact, you cannot track it. If you don't uh, count it, you might as well follow your apps that do it at 28 days, which would give you zero. I don't know if you're getting me. Now, if you have to calculate your day cycle, take your calendar. Like I did the example, 30th of January to 23 of February. Count it from that 30th. Count on one. You know how they teach us numbers for primary school and secondary school. That's how you do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're just going to count until you reach that day. Today, until you reach today. How many days does it give you? Now, those are your day cycle. If you count those days and it gives you 21 days, you're totally fine. 22 days, oh, fine. In fact, 30 days, you are still fine. 32 days, it looks great. 35 days, perfectly okay. 38 days cycle, you're good. 38 days cycle, which seems like your period will come almost 2 months. Most of you no know. You no say in a cycle, fit be 38 days cycle. 38 days means 1 month and. You getting me? 1 month and. Now, some of you don't know. You feel like, oh, my period does not come this month. It did not flow at all. I'm not ovulating. And then, before you know, the period will come. Before you know it again, you'll be seeing this sticky discharge. You think maybe you have hormone imbalance, but you don't. All you need to do is know how to calculate your day cycle. There is cycle length long as 38 days. And you still do what? You still ovulate. So you're getting me? If I say make I teach you how to calculate ovulation, I will not go come up for here today. Some people would not even understand it. So the best thing we'll do is for you to do what? To do the day cycle and use your app. If you put it in your app, it will then show you the correct one. Every month, make sure you're changing it, because at the end of the day, if you're not putting your month, every month, the date you menstruate inside your app, it will still show you that wrong one you've been doing since. Shall you get me? So I don't answer that question deep. Please, ma, how long can one go? How long can someone go for HSG? Twice in a year. You do your HSG 2 times in a year, not just once. You can do it 2 times in a year. Let's see. What can a lady who hasn't seen her period for 2 years do to get her period back? Now, this question is very funny. I get this question a lot on the social media, a lot. Like from Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, even on my WhatsApp, I get this a lot. I notice a lot of people are not seeing their period. Like the period go. It starts with your PCOS. You go for scan. Your doctor tell you have PCOS. Your period comes once in 3 months. And then it gets used to you. You think, okay, now that I'm not seeing it for the past 2 years, it is like that. There is no problem. My sister, you are deceiving yourself. Eh? You say where the tension supposed to hold you now, where the for you get PCOS. If you have PCOS and your period is still coming, at least in a year, they come. Maybe in a year, go skip only 2 months, but it's still coming. My sister, that is fine. But for those of you that are having PCOS and is skipping out, and it's been like 2 years, the period has not come, I need you to go and just check your eggs. There is a test they call anti-Morellian hormone. Some of you, your doctors have not done it. You better go and do it. It doesn't matter the age you are. If you like, you are in your 20s. I know some of you, your doctors don't do it, because when you go there, they ask you, how old are you? You tell them, I'm in 20s. They say, okay, fine, you are still at the fertile age. Now, let me give you a hint of what PCOS does. When you don't treat your PCOS, the oxygen that is supposed to move through, like carry blood through to where your eggs, they go limits. They will stop going there. And when they stop going there, what happens? The production of your egg, go grow. And then what happens when they don't grow? They start dying. That is why you guys shed blood. You menstruate, and then the menstruation is so much when you menstruate. In fact, sometimes the menstruation will come like this. 3 pad, no, they reach. So, my sister, that asks that question about what can you do if you have not seen your period for 2 years. What you need to do is go for a test called anti-Morellian hormone. Because I'm not gonna lie you, not be by buying teas, oh. Yes, you're getting me. It's not by buying products. Because at the end of the day, if the eggs are low, the products will not do nothing. Instead of you to be buying their teas, I would be suggesting you for something else like Kids for 40s. Because when the eggs are low, there is no medication for a woman to develop new egg. I hope that sink into your brain. Young ladies, make this one sink to in her head though. When eggs are low, there is no medication for a woman to grow a new set of egg. Now, I'm going to open your eye to one thing today, that every month that you menstruate, that your period comes out, you are shedding millions of eggs, millions. And there is no way for you to, come, they say, those ones where you don't come outside with blood, you want they bring and come back again. It's possible. If it is possible, then my sister, even women at 150 years will get pregnant. That is the truth. So let us think, my sister. I hope I answered your question. What are the things you can use for your period to flow? First of all, before you start asking for the things for your period to flow, you're supposed to ask why your period is not flowing well. Yes, my sister, I'm sorry I had to, rechange your question. Why did I put it like that? We look for solution, we don't find the cause of the problem. We look for things to cure them, but we don't know the cause. It's like someone who had treated infection before and probably did not go back to check, and then you start having lower pelvic pain and possibly period delay and all this kind of stuff, and you want something to bring your period out, but you did not actually go back to see if that infection is still there. So for sis that is asking this question, what are the things you can use for your period to flow? If your period is not flowing well, there are three things associated with it, which means you need to check these three things to find out which one is and which one you need to treat. I mentioned infection before. Apart from infection, hormone imbalance. Yes, you have to go for a hormone profile test. If you do have hormone imbalance, then fix that. Else, it would not flow. And like I said before, low AMH. That is what they call premenopausal symptoms. Menopause is when the period stops. Premenopause is when the period starts dropping. It does not flow, it drops. And the last one I seen a hormone imbalance. Hormone imbalance are progesterone, so it's still the same thing. Just repeat the same thing. What about a wife that just put to bed and still keep eating stuff? My money don't finish for shawarma. Share talker. I said before that the question this Oga asked me before is related to something else. Bros, why you dey fall my hand now? You dey fall my hand anyhow. Let me read the question, guys. He said, my money don't finish for shawarma and barbecue and chocolate and everything food. No day Nigeria. My brother, she's feeding. Let me try to explain to you because I am a woman and I'm telling you, there was a time in my life when I was breastfeeding and I was eating one full sliced bread. Those of you in Nigeria know how big a sliced bread is. One full sliced bread with bottle of Nutella. You know that bottle, the small one, not the smallest one, no, the medium size to the big bottle. I finished it in a day. That was when I was breastfeeding. I tell you guys that I breastfeed for 3 years. It's with my second daughter. When after I see the weight where that thing give me, I changed from my second pregnancy. I said, lie, Joy, you can never be this. I refuse to keep photos because it's horrible. Eating one full slice of bread and bottle of Nutella. And I was breastfeeding. If you see my baby, chubby enough. Say yes, chocolate is working on her body. My brother, when we are breastfeeding, we have no control. That is just the truth. Wait, let her finish breastfeeding now, you will see. And as she's eating, you'll be noticing the change on your baby's body. You know when they say almost chubby, almost to fine, almost to set, exactly. That is how your baby is. And some of these food, some of these cravings women get after they give birth does stimulate breast milk. You don't know. Some of these things they say breast, like sugar cane, does stimulate breast milk. So sugar cane is so sweet. You say, this is too much sugar. But it does stimulate milk. So you get my brother. Shawarma is good. He dey complain of shawarma. Meanwhile, they chop Nutella bread. You see that chicken suya? One full suya. If my husband is here, he will confirm. One full chicken suya every night. That man buy am. Hey, now they put the fit here. Every night I must eat one full chicken suya. In the morning, I must eat bread and Nutella. You understand? That is what they call refill tank. So my brother, you never buy you because buy for her. You know easy to carry pikin. You know easy. Breastfeeding is not funny. It's not easy. She has to, renew more milk. And if your baby is waking up in the middle of the night to shop, my brother, she got to shop to breastfeed. In fact, if she shop middle of the night, still give her. If she want shawarma for night, give her. Uh, I beg, I don't feel laugh. Compliment. What can someone use for cis period? Okay, I think I have answered a question like this before. Yeah. Sister Joy, please, what about someone who does not see her monthly flow? Well, for example, someone who can use one pad a day and it does not even flow well. In fact, her mesis is scanty. Now, if your mesis is scanty, it's just like the other woman. But the other lady I answered to. But if you know it's the beginning, the first time, I would suggest that you quickly run go and do hormone profile test. Quickly, kia 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 kia. Thank you for the response. She's currently here with me and listening to the video. I believe she's a fighter and she will come back to normal. I want even after 5 children, she goes still the groove like under 18. My brother, it's not easy, all right? But don't worry, she'll be fine. I'm telling you, she'll be fine. If me, Joy, if he snap back, where I go post picture, people go say, is your stature. You have the stature. You guys have no idea how many salad I eat. You guys have no idea how I shut down some cravings. The cravings that this body just want too much. That's the truth. I no get idea. No be bad. If I leave my body after 3 children, you not believe. I know what happened to me after the first, and it's not going to happen again. Not the second, not the third, not ever. So my brother, don't worry. She will be fine. When is the best time to go for pelvic scan and hormone profile? Your pelvic scan should be done not during your period. Please don't go for pelvic scan during period, or else they will be seeing some kind of flow, so many things. Don't go for pelvic scan during period. And your hormone profile test should be done either 2 or 3 days in your period. And for progesterone, 21 days. Some lab will say 2 days, some lab will say 3 days. Mama, how can one treat hormone imbalance, hyperprolactinemia? You get parsley, sage leaf, and juice plus omega. Just drop your location. Let the distributor contact you. The only thing I want is that your sweater, beg. Peter B is on the way. My brother, I'm trying to do a sweater like this with Moretti Joy fertility corner on it. I don't know how I can get it to Nigeria, but for those people who are abroad, you'll be able to get. We have it on the website now. For those people who are abroad, we have it on the website. A sweater, a hoodie like this for the winter with our logo on it. My brother. Yeah, it's very comfortable, right? You can tell me again. For the past how many weeks now? I have like, I think there are two of it. Yeah, I have like two. One is the face of a marshmallow. They are very comfortable. I'm telling you, so comfortable. You just cover your hair and everything. You just keep warm. I beg go make a vote better vote on Saturday. Pay me say I no fit vote. Oh. I'm telling you, Nigeria for here. But Moretti Joy Corner, how do I send star? Oh my darlings. These questions, a lot of you have been asking me a lot. Now, how do you do it? I think you are to click on I don't know. Click on the comments and it will show you if you want to send stars. But the stars, I think the stars is money. But I think the first star you send on Facebook is totally free. So they don't charge you, it's totally free. You click on the video, just go on the video like you want to comment, and it's supposed to show you something like that. Why is my music not playing? All right, let me see. Mommy, good evening. My prolactin is 71.72. Can vitamin B6 help reduce high prolactin? It would help in other things, but not for prolactin. My sister, not for prolactin. That prolactin is super high. That is super duper high prolactin. What I'll suggest you to use is the same thing that this lady, I just told her to use for the hyperprolactemia. All right. Let's see. The network is a bit fair now. Network, get sense. I think it's, I have to give it some time to connect to other network. Nkechi, God bless you. For all those who will vote for me, guys, I did said something. I think I wrote it on my profile. I shared on my page, but some people did not see it. You see, if our presidents win, because I'm already calling him president. If our president should win, see, me, I am not telling you vote for your conscience. So me, I am telling you what I want. If you want to vote and follow me for better change, you vote. Remember, if there is a better change, there is a much giveaway. That is joy for you. Where the food is coming, we are all shopping together. But now, if the thing be like this, guys, now wahala. But anyway, if you should vote for that change, me, Joy, I go do 3 people. Free advert. Free, just give me your business. Free, and then I will support 3 women's business. Remember the last time we did a business, what can 50K do for you for business? And we did support 2 women. I will support 3. And then I will make a special mix of teas. Special mixture by me. From my hand, they see my hand. Now see injury. Now hand that they do all these things. See my. From my hand, as they mix them, they add prayer. Then I'm going to share for 50 people. 50 women, free of charge. 50 people. But our president has to enter. I'm telling you guys, me too, I am ready. I know I cannot vote from where I am, and it's pained me a lot. It's so painful. But we will do the one we'll do. Don't come and tell me, Sister Joy, they don't give you campaign money. I know see shishi, I know shop shishi. But when your heart tells you that something is right, it is right. I don't also go search. I don't go look. I don't listen to news. I don't hear their campaign speech. I don't hear everything. But there's always a difference when there's grace. I know, because me myself, I don't test the grace. So I know. So my people, that's why it be. I'm sorry for other people who go take and say, Sister Joy, you're not doing campaign on top of live video. Don't take it personal, my sister. We all want the change, and I'm telling you, I want a better Nigeria. So me, I can come back. I don't tire. I want to go on. I don't tire. I have to come back, and I have to come back to something better. In another kind of thing. So, thank you so much, Sister Nkechi. Make us see. 80K is how much in US dollars? That is about $112. Roughly $112. I think. I don't know how much the conversion rate now, but it's that amount some days ago. I don't know how much it be now. 40-day cycle, is that normal for a person? No, it's not. 38 is normal. Mr. P is our man. Oh, yes, he is. Obviously. That is the result show that prolactin is 26.4. Depends on the reference. If your reference is 30, then it's low. If it's 15, then it's high. Sister Joy, can one with multiple fibroid take folic acid as prenatal vitamin, or will it worsen it? Can one with fibroid do seedling? Thank you. You can't do seedling without you going for hormone profile. You have to go for hormone profile test. And before anybody starts saying fibroid patients cannot use folic acid, fibroid patients cannot take folic acid, my sister, the reason why they say that is probably Some of the people with fibroids suffer from, high vitamin B12 level, which if it's still high can continue to increase your fibroid. So start on your folic acid, the only normal, my dear. Check your vitamin B level. Now, those of you that have not seen your period for months, I'm seeing a lot of questions based on this. A lot of people are not seeing their period. Your period have been seized. It's not coming out. This is not good at all. This is not good. It's not good at all. Now, if you haven't seen that recipe we did on the page with orange, lemon, and ginger, you can try that. You can as well detox. All right, try to detox, but put this at the back of your mind for you to go for anti-Morellian hormone, because at the end of the day, my sister, if you're trying to bring out a period and there is no eggs to bring it out, nah problem. You might end up giving yourself cyst, ovarian cyst, so you don't want to do that. What is good for endometrial fluid during fertile period? Endometrial fluid or endometrial lining? All right. Okay. What can endometrial fluid? If you have any fluid in your endometrium, you got to flush it out. You can use things like Usina, but I don't think that endometrial fluid though. This is endometrial hyperplasia or fluid in the pouch of Douglas. But anyway, you can use Usina mix. Usina mix does not cause miscarriage. Please, ma, what causes PCOS? My sister, a lot of things causes PCOS. You need to find out which type you have. Body mass index change can cause PCOS. Hormone imbalance can cause PCOS. Insulin resistance can cause PCOS. So you see, a lot of things can cause PCOS. Sis, how can I become a distributor? It depends on what location you are. We have a lot of distributors, a lot. And seriously, I don't want so many distributors in one location. So it depends on your location. You can send me a message on WhatsApp. Okay. Sister Joy, how can I treat low progesterone? How can you treat low progesterone? You get your raspberry and your berry tea or blueberry mix. That is good for low progesterone. Ma, what can cause a woman 8 weeks pregnant being seen as 4 weeks in an ultrasound and no bleeding yet? What to do about that? If your scan shows that your pregnancy is 4 weeks and your calculation is 8 weeks, it's exactly what I say when I say menstrual day cycle and ovulation date. When you don't know this calculation and wahala, because you will never know when the conception happened. It can also be a late conception, and it can also be your HCG hormone that is not getting high based, according to the time that it's supposed to be. But it's not a problem as long as there is heartbeat. As long as the fetal is growing, that's all. Because it doesn't matter how big the baby become, big or small, 3 kg or 2 kg. I've even seen a baby of 1.5 kg, 1.9 kg, and they survive. So, what are we saying? It just depends on your baby's weight at last. Let's see. Okay. Ma, what is recommended for treatment for staphylococcus infection? After your antibiotic, you get goldenrod, birch leaf, and dandelion. Sister Joy, good evening. What can I use for hyperlactin? Everybody is on hyperlactin today. I beg go, make una come respond to these people. Distributors, please give them parsley and CH. Please give them parsley and CH. Um, which side I would I dey look for this question. Sister Joy, can high prolactin make your period not to flow well? Because I went for hormone profile test and the doctor told me my hormones are okay, but my prolactin is high. My sister, if you have high prolactin, that doesn't mean the hormones are okay. It means that the hormones are imbalanced. The hormones are they are imbalanced. If the prolactin is out of place, part of hormones. And yes, if you have high prolactin, it can cause your period to be scanty, and also it can cause you not to ovulate. All right, so yes, you have to fix that. Sister Joy, when is the best time to do progesterone and estradiol test? Your estradiol should be done second or third day of your period. Your progesterone should be done 21 days after your period. So yeah. Seriously, this journey is tiring though. Like when you finish one side, boom, another one comes up. Seriously, Christ in us the hope of glory. My darling sister, you see, one thing about this fertility journey is step. I'm telling you. I know that most women have been waiting for years, in the sense that we're talking about 9 years, 10 years. In fact, I met a lady on WhatsApp who sent me a message and said it's been 10 years. They've been trying. I know it's all about how long you've been waiting and how you want to get pregnant so much. Like you really want the pregnancy to come. Your in-laws are on your neck. I get the point. But one thing is this, that you see that step. If you make a mistake, a tiny mistake, you go back to level zero again. Why do I say so? Take for example someone who has hormone imbalance. You've treated your hormone problem. The hormone that they tell you that it's imbalanced, you've used in on it, and then you still did not go back to check it. You must go back to recheck everything that you treat, or else if you leave it and say, okay, fine, let me start to boost my ovulation, you might cause something else, some kind of another problem. This is why you find people who are treating prolactin, before you know it, if they go for test, they find out that their LH hormone, their luteinizing hormone is high, their progesterone is low. Why? Because you did not go back to check. If you had gone back to check, you would have known exactly, okay, fine, this hormone, I'm still here. I have to finish these hormones. When your hormones are balanced, your periods start coming out well. When your hormones are balanced, you start ovulating regularly, except if you have blocked tube. But when your hormones are balanced, it is easier to shrink fibroid. It is easier to shrink ovarian cysts. It is easier to track your ovulation. It is easier to know when you conceive because of your body symptoms. For those people who are suffering from prolactin, you might be having symptoms of maybe breast pain, nipple tingling before your period, before just your period come. And then after your period again, you start feeling it. You don't even know if you're pregnant or not. You don't know when pregnancy would occur. So, my sister, I know it's tiring, I know it's stressful, but it's step by step. And if you do jump those steps, you would come back to level zero again. It's exactly what I've been trying to explain to you all for 4 years on social media. You cannot jump it. If you have a fibroid and they tell you you have to come for surgery, you go for the surgery, you did not balance the hormone, and you think, okay, I have done the surgery now. My doctor said I should wait 3 months before I try to conceive. That 3 months you're waiting, you're not doing nothing about your hormone. The next 3 months you go for scan, what you find is another fibroid coming out. And yet, you still have not conceived. So you see, may God help every one of us. All right, let's see. What causes implantation failure, Sister Joy? A lot of things. Progesterone issue, and probably progesterone now, even after the implantation, estradiol, because your extra door, the lining of your uterus. You need your extra door for your lining, for your uterine lining. So, yeah, your extra door. Huh? Um, I beg everybody should vote for Peter Obi. I use God. I beg. I trust your conscience. Just vote Peter Obi. Then you carry on with your conscience. I don't trust your conscience. I beg this man, you don't give me. Jesus is Lord. Have mercy. Nobody is trusting anyone conscious anymore. We are doing this based on it's our heart, guys. We cannot. Okay, now it is well. It is well. Okay. What's this? Which tea can I use for yeast infection? You know, means staphylococcus. You have to first of all go for antibiotic, and after antibiotic, you need to get your golden rod, birch leaf, and then the lion. How much is the sweater? All right, the sweater on our website right now we have the black one, just like this, like hoodie, like this, comes with a cap and everything, and it's €49, which is about $50. Yeah, $50. You can get it only, or you have our logo imprinted on it. It's on the website. You can order from our website. We also have like a long shirt, like this ragal sweatshirt for female, about $36. Yeah. So yes. Everybody is Obi. Obi. In fact. All right. Please, is 16 and okay ml prolactin high for conception to take place? 16, no. If the reference is about 20, it's not high. It's not high. Hey, honestly, they put this in. They make my eye tell me. I don't even know which one is. Sister Bruce, your hormone profile test they told me for eye. Which one be which? Okay, why you not just put them in straight line? Because all of them join together. And I get your FSH is okay. LH is okay. Abi? Yeah. Estradiol is low. Progesterone is fine. You need to fix your estradiol. You need to fix your, it's low. You need to use seedling. Get seedling and use. You know seedling now. Flaxseed, pumpkin seed, sunflower seed, and sesame seed. Me, I'm not saying you be old member. So don't let me start explaining this thing to you, sis. Use seedling. Seedling is perfect for your results. Your prolactin is not high yet. Still okay. Your FSH and your LH. Use seedling. I vote Peter Obi because we need better change in Nigeria. Please, we need someone who is even educated and sensible, who can represent us in other countries, who will put in front of the screen and be able to represent Nigeria and speak. If like I don't understand how body they pepper me. If you say I feel fly overnight, say I get one kind billions of money, I go take plane overnight, I go call Nigeria come vote. I mean they tell when I vote finish, I'll come back. Guys, this is well. Let's see. Okay, I've talked about these results. Mommy, I've never been pregnant before. I have been married. I've been married for a year plus now. What could be the problem? My husband's sperm is okay. He gave me just this year if I'm not pregnant. All right, now this is your question, okay? I have to understand very well. You have not been pregnant before. You just married 1 year. Not much. And your husband's sperm is okay. How is your husband's sperm okay if you guys have not gone for test? And you don't know what the problem is? The question is not clear. Now, your husband cannot say his sperm is okay, even if he has impregnated 10 girlfriends before he met you. There is so many chances that a man's sperm can get low even after the wife in the house give birth, So I think the both of you need to go for test, including you. You have to go for a scan, a hormone profile test, infection test. You need to check all these things. The both of you need to go for test. Guys, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Is this a wrinkle in my head I've been waiting at the CISO? Why is this camera showing me wrinkle in front of my head? God forbid. Ah! Ah! What is this? No, never issue. Ah, a small girl like me. Okay. No. Okay. Don't worry, my sister. Your husband will not marry another wife. Let me give you guys a story. I'm not giving you this story to raise your hopes up, but I'm giving you a real life story of what I followed. So I have a case like this. But the thing is the man that paid for the consultation for the wife to come and meet me. When the wife came, as you all know, you cannot come and pay for consultation and me, Joy, will come tell you, say, start to use something, you will go for test. So I sent her for test. I sent her for scan. I sent her for hormone profile test. I said, okay, fine, check your eggs. Since you have this timing, your husband gave you time, we're going to check the quality of your eggs too. AMH is very expensive. In some places, you pay as much as 50,000 naira to get that test done. This will not be buying things. You don't buy nothing from me. You pay 50K to get AMH test done. This is to check the quality of your egg. And then I sent her to go and do it. When the result came back, her AMH is fine. Actually, it was 5.2 in the reference of 10, as you know. It wasn't that low. It was in the normal average of the AMH. Scan is okay, but she do have PID, which is fluid in the pouch of Douglas. And then her infection test came back, she had staphylococcus. Fine, I tell her, I say, see, Oga, since your wife has infection, all of them that don't come meet me as couples, it's the same thing I'll tell you. If I find a problem with your wife, test, especially that infection, I will send you as the man to go and do a test. It is just like this, because at the end of the day, if the wife treats alone, she will still carry that same infection from the man again. So I said, since your wife has infection, you have to go for your infection test. He went, it came back positive. In fact, it was in moderate. It was, a lot of it. So I said, okay, since this thing is like this, you need to go for a semen analysis. You have infection test. It is in moderate. It's in scanty. This is so much. You have to go. You go for semen analysis. Result come back. 10% motility. 10% motility. So guys, let me tell you something. As much as you think your sperm is okay, or nothing is wrong with your sperm, there might be something wrong with it. A little infection that shows no symptoms in your body for 3 months can damage a sperm. Put that in your book. You understand? It can damage a sperm. So, yeah, my sister, before you talk about your husband's sperm being okay, I would suggest that he go for a test. My God. My sister, I'm not looking out today. I'm seriously tired. Like, guys, I went to the market and I'm not gonna lie now, I am drained, but I'm still okay, Sister Joy, I was the one that asked a question about sporting, and you said I should test the negative test, but negative PT and blood. I have been feeling feverish since last week, but my healthcare said I should wait and start injection since yesterday. I haven't been getting myself feel menstrual cramp. I'm feeling as if period is coming, bloating, and my stomach is not settled at all. Please, what could be the cause? If you're feeling feverish, are you sure you don't have malaria? Are you sure you don't have malaria and typhoid? It can also be the issue. So, I think you should test for that. You understand me? You should. Because if you are feeling feverish, it could be that. I would have said, okay, fine, go for infection test. But since you're not feeling pain at the back, do malaria test. Do malaria test and typhoid. Stajai, can one with multiple fibroid conceive and carry to full term? I'm asking for a sister. She's not on Facebook. It depends, my sister. People carry fibroid and pregnancy a lot. I have a friend, a very close friend, that she was suffering from fibroid. Know me now. Person didn't hear me, no, but suffer like that. Anyway, she conceived, and she carried the baby with a fibroid throughout. Though she gave birth with cesarean section, but They remove the fibroid afterwards. But yes, she did carry it throughout. It depends. You have to get a close watch, with your gynecologist. It has to be close super watch, which means they have to go for a checkup like every 1 week or 2 weeks, to see how the growth of the baby is. And if the fibroid is not pushing the baby out of position, no matter how it is multiple, if it's around that 2 cm, it will not do nothing. In fact, 3 cm self will not do nothing. But from 4 cm, it will start disturbing. Sister Joe, what could make a 21-year-old boy to have breast? The left one is bigger and the right one. That is prolactin, my sister. Yes, I talked about this thing the last time. Before these people can't go put a banning on my page. It was something I was treating last week Monday. Last week Monday, I was talking about this. And some people, I don't know, they reported the video. They took the video down with 2 hours. And then later, they bring me back. But they took my video down. My video. So, that is a prolactin issue. A man or a young boy can suffer from high prolactin. That doesn't mean the breast milk is coming out from their breast, but I would suggest that you take your son for a hormone profile test. I beg, take him for a hormone profile test. Make check your prolactin. It's important. Network. Oh. Okay, next one. Thanks a lot, sis. Enjoy your teaching. God bless you beyond imagination. Thank you. Sister Joy, please, can a 65 years old take the pure mix? Yes, now. Why not? Oh, yes. Sister Joy, can I take the pure mix and positive mood at the same time, morning and night? No, sis, you cannot do that. You can't. It's just too much. You cannot detox and try to balance hormone together. It'd be good listening to you, Madam Joy. I need to go because I need to buy shawarma this night. Bros, I better buy the shawarma. I need to buy shawarma this night and other stuff. In case you want to send my pikin something, just tag me. I go rush. Come on, seriously. You're doing a good job. I just say some of your teaching helped my woman when she was pregnant, and I always tell her it's from Sister Joy. Oh, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. You're doing an amazing job, an amazing one. No worry, she's been at 5. They go number 5. They here. After shawarma, there will be another craving for a new one. That's how they be. So you're doing an amazing job. Thank you so much for the care. Thanks a lot. Please, is 36 ml of prolactin too high? Depends on the reference, darling. At the other side, you see, it will show you 36. Check the other side. You see some numbers at the other side. The highest number we see there, if your prolactin is higher than it, then it's high. This thing don't swipe up and down. Okay, I've answered this one about the okay, my sister that. Please, Sister Joy, what could cause 2 weeks delay, though later came out? After feeling pregnancy symptoms, I went for hormone profile test, urine and TV. All hormones are balanced and no cyst found. All right. 2 weeks delay can be implantation problem. That means your endometrium lining can be somehow. You understand? And you feel all the pregnancy symptoms means you actually possibly were pregnant, or probably even stress. Stress can cause pregnancy to come out. Baby, pelewe don't stay. A little stress like this, a stress of even going to some kind of market with rush and everything, can cause you to have miscarriage. That's just the truth. A little stress can cause you to have miscarriage. Okay, guys, I'm doing a kind of this thing this night, a kind of test. I did do some kind of experiments. Yeah, I just hope that it will work for me. I'll never sleep. I just come back. I have to do this experiment. It got to work. This experiment is something I'm mixing if Peter Obi win. So if you got to work. I beg, Blair. Why are you saying old age? Biko, what are you saying? I never old though. Man, but the thing they fear me somehow. Guys, can you see it? Hey, my life, joy. Man, this is no longer funny. Hey, let me baby. Now supposed to say they old. I was just here. I was, in fact, few years old, just a small pikin yesterday now. Eh? Who's here? Come off from my house. Don't taste much. Talk. But kind of wow. Anyway, Mr. Joy, how you take no say I be old member? Please, can I balance my extra dough? Hey Bruce, let me tell you guys something. All right, I might not know everyone one by one, but I know all my members. I'm someone who go through comments. I follow up each person. I can, from these hundreds of thousands of followers we have, I can tell at least minimum of 50 people their case and what they are treating right here on this page. You understand? 50 people straight there waiting at the treat. And I know face to face, thousands of them now. I feel not mentioning a name, but when I see you guys, I know who you are. Because I know you guys have always been live with me. So sometimes when I do give away and I dash things, people are like, oh, Sister Joy, now let this person you dash. No, not be saying now let the person I dash, because the person don't follow me for a while. And I don't recognize them a lot. So you get me. Hey Bruce, I know you. Yeah, I know you. So don't consider, Sister Joy, you consider Sister Joy, she recognize me. I know you. Go use seedling. You know seedling when I teach now that 4 seed, flax seed, pumpkin seed, and those ones, go use them. Use those ones. Can a lady of 20 years with PCOS of 14.10, you mean AMH that is high, take tea or go for surgery? She did surgery last year, April, on the same issue. Okay, if I understand you very well, you're 20 years old, your AMH is 14.10. That's a high. That's really high. That's very, very high. All right, now, listen, you can take tea. But you know the reason why this same thing happened again is because you did not balance your hormones. Surgery will not do it. You have to go for a hormone profile test, darling. I'm going to be very frank with you. I go sell tea, if you want me to sell you tea. God knows this time, I can sell you tea. In fact, if you want, I can market you. You go buy 200k tea this night without even knowing. But it is not by buying teas. It is by getting results. You need results. You understand? One thing where they know us for this page, now because people, they get results. You need results. And without you going for tests, you can't get the results you need. You understand? So my sister, go check your hormones, He did semen analysis, sperm is okay. I went for scan, they saw ovarian cyst. I went for infection, saw staph, and my prolactin is high. My sister, you see what I mean? Do you understand what I mean now when I said some men, I send them for tests when their wife has infection? Now, listen, sis, you have ovarian cyst, you have infection. Your husband needs to go and test for infection likewise. You getting me? If you have infection, as long as the both of you sleeps with each other, you make love to each other, you need your husband to go and check. And then for you that have ovarian cyst, your prolactin is high. Treat your prolactin first before treating ovarian cyst. Use your parsley leaf, CH leaf, get Juice Plus Omega capsule, use them. You can contact the distributor. Just drop a location. I think she's watching me from YouTube. All right, she's watching me from YouTube. Drop a location and then I'll find a way to get you a distributor. Fix the hormone first. Make sure the hormones are the first thing you fix. I'm sure you should have treated your infection already. You should use the teas. Fix the hormone before you treat ovarian cyst. So I'm going to repeat the process for you again. I hope you already treat infection. If you have not, then treat the infection with antibiotic and the herbs, depending on the kind of infection. Staph, goldenrod, beard leaf, dandelion. Those 3. And when you're done with that, to treat your prolactin with parsley, CH leaf, and the Juice Plus Omega capsule, later you go for scan. Because you know why I say you go for scan? A lot of people, after they might balance their hormone, the ovarian cyst will disappear on its own. It go be like say it just vanish. You're getting me? So go for a scan. Except if it's still there, then I'll say, okay, fine. Use the teas for cyst. But if it's not there, my sister, you don't free. You Sister Joy, is it true that a man needs only 4% morphology active, 32% motility active, and 15 million sperm count to get a woman pregnant naturally? A gynecologist said, let me see the fly now. A gynecologist said that this is that I don't understand. True is it now? Okay, a gynecologist said this. How true is it? Technically, a man needs about 4% morphology, but your 4% morphology should be within the active, should be around 70 to 80% if you have 4% of morphology. But if it's lower than that, then it's a problem. That being said, 32% of motility, if that 32% of motility has an active cell of 80 to 90% and dead ones of maybe 10% or 20%, then it's fine. But if that 32% motility comes back that the active cell inside is 15% inactive, probably 20%, and then dead 70 or 60, my sister, is not okay. This is the thing. It is not by the total calculation, the amount. It is about the active ones inside the sperm. I'm not trying to depict your gynecologist there. Don't get me wrong. I am not. But, everybody has their way of doing their things, of their thinking. Because it doesn't matter. A man can even have 20 million, or 20 million is too small. Let's say 100 millions of sperm, and then the active ones are very small inside. But the tendency of the woman conceiving is high. If he has 15 million, he release a very tiny something when not reach half of the couple that they do test that time. The tendency of the man impregnating the woman, because now the one where you release is not plenty now. So I would suggest that they check the active part of the sperm and not the amount or the total amount of sperm he release, because sometimes total amount and the dead ones are too much inside. I don't like the way that they place me. Now they place me like I said, they debut all this gynecologists. I don't want anybody to come and fight me. I beg, not fighting with me. I'm just explaining. All the gynecologists following me. I know there are some gynecologists following me. I do work with some gynecologists, so nobody should come and fight me or say, Sister Joy, what are you teaching? Well, what were you saying? Nobody should come and fight me. I just said my own. Can't talk now. Before they go call, they blast me. Sister Joy, my WhatsApp will now be full. I can't deal with that. I don't even have stress for that now. Sister Joy, what causes muscle pull in the leg area before menstruation? Have you ever checked if you have arthritis? You don't hear that word called arthritis before? Can you check if it's not arthritis? Mom, please, I need help. I want to talk to you. All right, darling, you can book a consultation. Is it at 10,000 for 6 months? You can book a consultation on WhatsApp. Good evening, ma. What seedling can I use for high AMH, low progesterone, and PCOS? Can I take seedling while taking Clomid? Are you guys kidding me? God, I feel so. I'm sure this Clomid you are taking is not something prescribed to you by your doctor. This is something your friend asks you to use, right? That is how a lady came to meet me on WhatsApp, and she's like, she's using Clomid. She has ovarian cyst, so she's using, she's using Clomid, and also want to use one other recipe that I did on Facebook, and she wants to know if she can mix it up. Guys, you guys need to stop using that thing. Many of you are using it based on your friend tell you to use it. Now look at the test. I'm sorry, sister, I'm going to be a little bit strict with you. It's not harshness. You guys say, Mr. Joy, you are too strict, you are too this. Don't get me wrong, it just pepper me when people they do mistake, and with eyes open. You have low progesterone, you have high AMH, which is already cyst. Your eggs, your ovaries, they already have cyst in them. Low progesterone, and then you are using Clomid. Now tell me if you are not doing something to give yourself ovarian cyst here. Your doctor would not give you Clomid with this kind of results. He wouldn't do that. This is a self-medication taking. You're taking it by yourself. You're doing it all wrong. In fact, you're worsening your case. Clomid does not solve PCOS. And then if you don't fix your low progesterone, even if should in case the pregnancy happen, it cannot stay because you are suffering from low progesterone. That is if your period will not come. High AMH, low progesterone, period will be scanty or somehow. So, my sister, stop the Clomid. Fix your progesterone. Starting with the raspberry and the berries. You understand me? When you're done, high AMH means there's fluid or cyst in your ovaries where the eggs are, where your eggs dey, water dey inside. Do that orange, lemon, ginger, rosemary, and clove spice recipe. Do that one. Clear all these things. Put the AMH in the level. If you guys, some of you don't know, but if your AMH is low and does not go back to the level it used to be before, some of you, by the time you manage to fix it or you manage to go back, you might find out that you have low AMH. There's a low ovarian reserve. So get this thing done accordingly. Get that Clomid off the way. You understand? And no, you cannot use seedling with Clomid. Never done. Chai. Never. This way. Thank you. It was after doing cleanup in my house that I started feeling waist pain. Boom, period came out. That lady who felt pregnancy symptoms and stress. Mr. Joy, is it possible for one to still be pregnant but no breast pain or any symptoms at all? I mean, 3 months pregnant. My darling, if scan confirm that you're pregnant, you are pregnant. There is no two ways about it. Please, I've done tests. Can I send it to you for assistance? Guys, listen, let me explain this to you. I know some people are new. If you want to chat me on WhatsApp, know that there is something called private consultation. You understand? And you go pay. You go do the payment. There was a lady who sent me a message this evening and said, Sister Joy, you are doing giveaway on Facebook. Why can't you do giveaway? Why can't you do free consultation? Guys, I am sweet. I give, and I give wholeheartedly. I am someone who likes to give. You understand? When I have, I give it out. But when it comes to business, business is business. You will not go use the giving aspect, say because she they give, then me cannot do business again. I think I do free question and answer almost 2 times in a week, every week, for everybody to ask free questions, and I'll give you a response. But if you want the thing to be on WhatsApp, you got to pay the consultation fee. Not be wickedness or anything, guys. You got to pay. All right. So my sister, if you want the consultation on WhatsApp, you just book an appointment. There is a link too. You can book an appointment and you pay. Please, I'm in Georgia. How can I get your product? What's her name? Hang on. Where's her name? She come and Sister Biadu. Oh yeah, collect your clients. She's here. Julie. Sister Julie is here. She's just close to. I don't know if it's on my profile or what. I'm just going to show her name here. So you. All right, that's her name. Please contact her. I'm going to remove her message from the screen soon. Sister Biadu, please contact Sister Julie. I'll remove her name now. All right, send her a friend request on Facebook, please. Done that. Make her come out the name. All right. Because of privacy, guys. Okay, where am I? Thank you so much, Sister Joy. Come join us vote for Bio. My brother, if I fly, yeah. If he say I be one billionaire daughter right now and I get a plane at the airport, I'm telling you, I'm taking myself and I'm moving directly to the airport. Take my plane, vote, and come back to where I am. Because as they do me, my body do in Nigeria, now they do election, they vote. Me my body they do me, they shake. I think that throughout that Saturday like this, I no go feel sleep. I don't even know whether I go feel even post because tension go finish me. Tension go won't finish me. That day I go do free consultation for everybody. Make I see who everybody they go vote for. So at least I can know who you are going to turn print for. I have to post a video for you guys to know how Labour Party, the man and mama, papa, pikin, and the one where you go signify, the one where you suppose go touch. So go do mistake. I don't want to hear Sister Joy, I mistake. There's no mistake in this one. This one is not mistaken to use a positive mood and the pure mix together. No, this one is a lifetime something. We cannot mistake. I beg. I will still post that video. What can I do to stop high prolactin? You can use parsley and sage leaf. Parsley leaf, sage leaf, and juice plus omega. My challenge is irregular period, not ovulating. My darling, I would suggest that you go and do a hormone profile test. All right. Thank you so much, Sister Biodun, for replying her. Nice. What can one use to shrink fibroid of 53 mm, which is about 5 cm? You have to first of all go for the hormones, my sister. It is easy to shrink, but if you don't fix your hormone, it's not going to shrink. I can't share this video. What happened? Oh, my darling. Why can't you share? Guys, I just had this app where I can connect including YouTube. In fact, I was supposed to connect Instagram with it, but based on the fact that I did not see the app on time, I never knew about it on time, and I could only connect the Facebook, the pages, the groups, and the YouTube. When I'm done now, I'll try to connect Instagram and TikTok. We'll do on one side. I don't know why this network is like this, but I think I'm going to still search about it and try to do something about it. I don't know why you cannot share the video, my darling sister, but you know what, no worry. I go try to see if I'll do the settings after we're done. Please, when your FSH and LH is high, what does it mean? It means that you are entering premenopause, which is not good. You have to use juice plus omega to bring it down. You need to. Joy, I love you. I hope you know that. Vote Peter Obi, please. My sister. It's the same thing I've been singing since morning though. If I can do it in music, I will do it in music. Vote though. Bemena vote well. Mr. Joy, is malaria I'm treating injection. I'm taking a drug, a weak treatment, but no changes at all. The reason I went for injection. But the pain I'm going through is over much. Menstrual cramp, bloating, waist pain, my stomach hurts. I just want to know if I'm okay. So technically you're treating malaria, like I just said before. Waist pain, yeah. Bloating, okay. What else? Stomach hurts. Have you tried green tea? I know you're treating malaria, but have you tried taking green tea and to even detox? Do that while you're treating the malaria. I knew it that she would maybe had malaria, because malaria itself they cause period problem. Malaria is something else on its own. Oh, Mama Joy, that I go soon finish. I go miss the sweet lesson now. Money no dey grand, even transfer. My sister have been trying to transfer for the past 48 hours. Today make am 2 days straight. I no fit transfer. At first, I no fit log in. Now I fit log in, but I no fit transfer. I go see my account, but I can't even make a transfer. Now wahala. Mommy, any distributor in Aba? Aba, oh yes, we do have distributor in Aba. You are in YouTube. Let me give you. How do I give you a response? Reply. Yeah, I'm going to give you a distributor number now. You are in YouTube. So I go respond to you now, because YouTube is not the same. Why I'm responding to you? Let me see. What can I use to boost my estrogen and progesterone level? Okay, I have the number now. Let me send it to you. 080 39 37 4954 4954. Okay, I've responded to you, sis, that How can I chat you on WhatsApp? You can book appointments on my WhatsApp number. You can book appointments on my WhatsApp number. Uh, 3932 Okay, I just dropped in my WhatsApp number. Um, where was I with these questions? I don't even know where I am. Guys, we've been here for almost 2 hours, so I'm going to go soon. Okay, that person that asked me what can I use to boost my estrogen and progesterone level because the results shows that they are low. I don't ovulate too. I have hotness of the stomach and waist pain. Your hotness of the stomach, I think you should check if you have infection too. But your progesterone and estradiol, you can use seedling. You can use seedling to balance it. Flax seed, pumpkin seed, sunflower seed, and sesame seed. All right, those ones balance it. My people, we're going to come to the end of today's show. I know the network is not good. I'm going to find something else to do. Don't worry. The next time we come live, I would have done so many settings. I'm telling you, the network is not so clear. It's breaking and it's not funny. I don't even know what to do. But don't worry. The next time, it will not be like this. That I promise you. It will be more clear. I promise you guys. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. I appreciate a lot. God bless you. See you guys on Monday. On Monday, we're going to be doing this in the night. I might even come live tomorrow. I think there's a holiday tomorrow, right? Guys, is there a holiday in Nigeria tomorrow? Do we have holiday in Nigeria? Someone please write on the comment section. Is there a holiday in Nigeria tomorrow? Huh? Make us see. Is there a public holiday tomorrow? So I know if we can do it tomorrow evening or not. I'm not sure, but at least we'll use the opportunity to do question and answer. Guys, okay, let's see. Let me see if. Right. Okay. Mr. Joy, we don't have agents in Auchi. No, is it Auchi? In Abia State. Suchi in Abia State. We do have a distributor in Abia. We have a distributor in Abia State too. I don't know the exact area if it's close to that side, but we do have distributor in Abia State. No holiday. Hi, now wow. So no holiday. They don't even do holiday for one day before election. It is well though. But anyway, guys, we'll see. But I'm sure on Saturday there is holiday, so we'll come back Saturday evening to know how the election went. In fact, I will personally make a see how whether this network will do. I've arranged some kind of recharge card gifting on that election day, the evening after everybody don't come. We'll just relax with recharge card, they chat, hoping and praying for a better announcement. So guys, let's see how it will go. Thank you so much, everyone. I do really appreciate. God bless you all. Then I come on. How did they off this thing now? I don't come. Oh, baby, don't leave me. I can't shout. Anyway, I don't see her. Thank you so much, everyone. See you